Hey guys, I'm Liliane, aka Stitching Me on Instagram and here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find something of interest. Today is the 28th of January 2022 and I am back with a new Flosstube update. Today I've only got 2 whips to show you. However, there has been a decent amount of progress on both of them, at least in my opinion. So yeah, let's show you those. If you remember, I am participating in WIPgo, and for January 2 numbers were called. One was half a page on Twilight Bridge, and the other one was 1 page on Tiger. So I've been working on that. First off, Twilight Bridge. Sorry for the crinkling, I should have taken it out of the bag. This is Twilight Bridge. This is a Dimensions Gold Collection kit. I'm using everything that came with the kit, so including the 18 count Ada and the flosses. And this is where I got to. So, wait, let me take away the threads real quick. There you go. So these 3 pages were done before the beginning of the year. And yeah, so last time you saw this, I had just like 2 diagonals done, so the corner and another diagonal, so that was just like that bit. So I've done almost 2 more diagonals, which were pretty long since the last time you saw this. And I am supposed to do half a page this month. There are only 3 days left, or 4 days left, including today. So I have those days to complete this little bit and the longest diagonal in the page. So I could possibly make it, but I have a pretty busy week coming up. So, or weekend, I should say. So we shall see. Now, that's what I'm going to work on. This is looking really nice on camera. It's looking nice in real life too, don't get me wrong, but it's so nice looking. Now these pages I am making up myself. So those, like the kit comes with 2 giant pages, and then I have divided those giant pages into smaller ones that fit into the hoop. So that is what I mean by a page, like half a page is that bit. Okay. Now that's Twilight Bridge. Next up is Tiger. This is Tiger. This is a chart that I got off Etsy. I'm stitching him on 28 count Jomelin, 2/1 full cross, 2/2 full cross with the cut for DMCs. And this is where I'm up to now. Okay, so my goal for the year is to finish this entire piece. And I am currently at 52.8%. So almost half of it I still have to go. And I was a good way done with this page before this year. And the goal for this month, according to WIPgo, was to finish this. So this is what I've done. I just finished this right before we started. And right before this video. And now, WIPgo. Yeah. Okay, so if I can do that, I will insert a picture of my WIPgo board here. But WIPgo pulled Tiger twice this month, or for February. So this is my goal for January done, but then for February there's supposed to be 3 pages done, because it pulled, it chose one of the squares was just 1 page and the other one was 2 pages, so 3 in total. Now I have already randomized, those of you who don't know, I randomized my pages because I like the surprise of it. I randomized which one was next and it chose this one, and this page is barely, like there's barely 500 stitches left on there, maybe less than 400. So that's really quick. Then I have 2 more pages to go and I don't know yet which ones those will be. If those are 2 completely full coverage pages, say, this is so hard to show. These 2, for example, these 2 are completely filled, then it would be pretty hard. But I hope it picks like 1 full coverage and then another one on the side somewhere. So either that page or the one underneath here. That would not be completely full coverage either. But we will see. So that's what I'm up to, and now for plans, I've kind of told you already, but for Twilight Bridge, I am going to try to finish up that diagonal, that last diagonal, to finish my goal for January in the next few days, and I hope to be done with that by Sunday. So I will stitch on it today, on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully that will be enough, because then Monday is technically still Sunday, still January. So then I kind of want to start working on, or continue working on, the sweater that I'm crocheting for my mom, because I really want to try and finish that before the next winter. We will see though, because I have really hefty goals set for myself on my stitching. But I do really want to try, so I want to try at least working it once a month, and this month I've not touched it yet. So if I can work on it Monday, I will. So we will see. And then after that I will pick up Tiger and I will work on it as much as I can until the next time I will see you. And you will see then how much I've done. The only thing that I am kind of doubting about was, if you remember, some of you who've been here longer, I was working on Tiger, so I live in 2 cities. Where I'm now is with my parents in Apeldoorn, and 2 hours by train away I study in Leeuwarden, and there I have an apartment. And in the weekends I am here with my parents, and throughout the week, or that's mostly the case, sometimes it differs, but that's another story, I am studying in Leeuwarden. So what I had was, I had half of my WIPs here and half of my WIPs there, and then I would just work on there whenever I was at that location. So, but now with WIPgo, that is a bit more difficult. So for example, this month, I have only 1 WIP that I need to focus on. So I kind of need to work on it both here as well as in Leeuwarden. Now I can do that. I can take it with me every time I travel, but I had it on these floss cards, like the flosses. I had these on here, but I kind of wanted to stop using these because I now have a master set. It's not complete yet, but I am starting to build my master set. So now what I wanted to do is like just use these up, not fill them up anymore. So as you can see, a lot of them are empty, and then there are a few that only have like the what do you call it? That only have like the like leftover floss on there. Like there is barely any floss on these anymore. So what I could do is fill these back up and take that with me. The only thing would be that there might be a time where I run out of a color and I don't really like that idea. Or I could take my giant master set box with me every time. I think to start off with, I am going to go with that last option. I am going to take this with me. Yeah. And we will see how it goes. If it's doable, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I will probably fill the floss cards back up. So yeah. Those are my plans. Now, that was all for stitching. So if you were here only for the stitching, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I will now do a really quick live update, and I bought some new plant babies, so I need to show you those, of course. Yeah, so let's see. For my live update, I kind of decided I wanted to do a live update while recording, so I haven't prepared any notes or anything. But let's see, what do I have to tell you? Yeah, so I had test week last week, and I think there's a good chance I have passed them all, but fingers crossed, we will see. I have no results back yet. Sorry. And yeah, so I'm tired. My goal was to like take this weekend off and relax, but also there's lots of stuff that I want to / need to do. So after all, this weekend is pretty busy as well, but I can deal with it. And I just try to take my time and stitch every now and then and try to recover from everything, because it was a lot. It was a bit stressful, but I'm still doing fine though. Anything else with life? No. If I remember and I get my grades back, I will tell you what I got. But if I pass them all, I have gone through my major without any retakes. So I went into my major with a clean slate. There was no retakes for me to take anywhere, anytime. And now, if I pass them all, I will also finish off my major without any retakes. So that would be exciting, but we will see. I did get so now I'm talking just about the tests, but about the I also had some assignments, and one of the assignments we got our grade back, and we got a 9.1 out of 10 for that assignment. So really happy and pleased with that. So that's cool. Now I got 2 more plant babies, and of course I need to tell you about those. Yeah, I'm now that spring is looking around the corner, kinda. I am getting back into the hype of plants and vegetable garden and everything. So if you want to see, like, when I get all of my seeds and stuff, if you want to see that haul, or if you want me to show you all the seeds, let me know. I would be willing to do that. I would kind of like to do that as well. I might just do it even though nobody asks me for it. I will just show you anyway. But we will see that. Then I got this succulent, and I will insert some pictures here, I guess. So this succulent, I believe, but I have looked it up a while ago, like last week, but I'm not really sure anymore, but I think it was an Echeveria. Maybe I will look it up and put it on the screen, but I will see. Or put it with the picture, whatever, somewhere. If I even remember. And then it's looking really healthy and strong. I took a look at the roots and the soil, and there's a pretty well draining soil with pretty healthy looking roots, strong looking roots, not really root bound or anything. So that's great. I'm just letting it get used to its new space and not touching it for a while. And then probably when it starts showing signs it needs water, I will water it. And then like next month or so, I will consider repotting it, or well, it has a pop. So I'll show you a picture of that too. And that pop is so cute. But I want to take it off the mother plant. So I will probably put the pop in a terracotta pot. And then take some of the leaves off of the mother plant, because there are some leaves that are damaged. As well as once I take off the pop, she probably won't be as even around like a circle anymore. So I will try to even that out by taking off some of the bigger leaves, and I will try to propagate those. So that's so exciting, and I know I have to have patience for that, because it can take weeks to even start giving signs of life. But I can do it. I want to try and do it. So yeah, and then I will just put the mama back into its old pot. It's now in a plastic nursery pot, but there's pretty decent soil in there, so I think it might just work out fine. And if I only water it when she asks for water, I'm pretty sure I can keep her alive. I say now, even though I killed almost all of my succulents that I had before. But I'm older, I'm wiser, got more knowledge, we will see. And then also, let me grab her. I got another plant for my mother. Now, side note, I scared my mom to death. When I got that last succulent, I texted her saying, "Mom, I got a new baby!" and then I sent her pictures. But right before I sent her the pictures, she already read the message. So she was kind of scared, but it's fine. She's alive still. Nearly a heart attack, but yeah, so she knew I was getting another plant hype, and she went to IKEA with a friend, and then she got home and she took a aloe vera for me with her. Now, it is very, very loose in the soil, which scares me, and it is very, very soft. So this plant has been overwatered way too much. I have looked at the roots and the soil. This too seems to be pretty decent soil and nice looking roots, but it obviously has gone through some damage due to overwatering. So I'm letting it be dry for a while. She is really dry right now, so I will see like next week or maybe the week after even, and bottom water her then. I am calling all of my plants by her or he, by the way. That's just, I could also call them they, them, or whatever, but I just like to feel like they're a person or something. Now, I killed my last aloe veras. I now know why. I'm pretty sure they got basically no light and way too much water. So I'm now going to try putting this in a very bright spot, which it is in right now. Well, right now it's in my hands, but I'm keeping it in a bright spot. As well as what I just told you, I'm not going to water it anytime soon. And as you can see, there's a lot of babies on there as well. So if this comes back to life, because it's looking really banged up, and it's looking healthy and strong, I will separate those pups from the mother plant, and I will have all of these tiny little aloe vera plants to give away or something. But yeah, those are my new babies. And that was the last thing I had to tell you. I hope you are all staying safe and staying healthy. Anything else I want to say? No, not really. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy stitching. Bye guys.